Oh, hi, it's just me vlogging in the car. Surprise! Yeah, so I haven't left my house since Monday and it's Friday. I had to bring Gunner back to the groomers because I brought him to the groomers and it was a new groomer and they didn't even cut his dew claw. Like either one of them. If you have a dog, then you know what a dew claw is. If you don't, it's like their thumb. It's like the fifth claw. Some people have the dew claw removed when they're puppies. I thought it was a little cruel, so I didn't. But when it grows, it curls into their skin. So you have to get that cut. The whole reason he went to the groomers was to get his claws done. I'm heading to Earth Origins, which is my version of like Whole Foods. I've showed you guys before on this vlog. It's like a mom and pop Whole Foods type of thing because I live in the sticks and I don't have Whole Foods. I think the closest one is like 45 minutes away. Did you guys see my necklace? This is one of my new styles that is definitely launched by the time this vlog goes live. Hi, Sunbeam. This is Lapidolite. I launched like several new stones that I'd never really used before. And I am so obsessed. And it's half aluminum chain. I chose aluminum chain because it doesn't tarnish. I'm big about tarnishing. The toggle clasp is 18 karat filled with a treatment, an anti-tarnish treatment on it, and then the gemstones. But anyway, I have these in like a bunch of different stones. I just love them so much. And you can wear it like kind of off center if you want, like this. I've seen it that way. Or you could wear it straight, either way. Anyway, I am at the store and I'm gonna run in and get some healthy snacks for the weekend because I probably won't leave my house all weekend. I don't know if I will or if I won't. I don't have any plans and I have a ton of freaking work to do. I was thinking as I was starting this, I should probably vlog it. This is a blank canvas. I'm spackling. This is the canvas that I had told you guys in last month's vlog that I'm going to be putting behind me, either behind me on my backdrop or on my little PR station. So what I'm doing right now is laying down some texture to go underneath my paint. So I will show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so I just slapped some spackle all over this. Just wanted some texture under the paint. My spackle is drying out, as you can see. It's supposed to be pink, and it turns white when it's dry, and it's like very pale pink instead of bright pink. So I did the best I could with what I had. Okay, this is dry now. It's looking pretty good. I got my paints out. I'm just gonna use these paints. This is the stuff that I've been using on all my vases and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead, like I'm not even gonna put this on the easel. I'm just gonna slap some paint on it and call it a day. Here's where we are right now. This is not where I'm finishing, but I am gonna let this dry for a while. It does need touch-ups and stuff, but I'll show you it when it's done. Good morning. I am off to the doctor's today. I found a swollen lymph node, which normally you would think isn't really a big deal, right? Swollen lymph nodes. It's like next to my boob on my side. And the reason that I'm concerned about it, if you follow my vlogs, is because of the issues that I had with my liver and my thyroid. So usually a swollen lymph node is a sign of like your body's fighting like a virus or some other shit. I've had chronic UTIs for like the last 9 months or so. Could be that. I don't know, but I just feel like, you know, going to the doctors whenever you sense something is off is the best, especially when you have a good doctor. If you have a shitty doctor, then that sucks, but I have a good doctor, so I'm just going to see him. Just going to say what's up. I haven't actually been to the doctor since like November. And that was my follow-up appointment to my MRI and my ultrasound. So it was like following up on my liver and my thyroid, and everything was looking good. So I've been feeling fantastic. I mean, I feel better than I have in a very long time these past several months, and it has a lot to do with some supplements that I'm taking that are like cutting edge science, superhuman, limitless shit. If you know Bulletproof Coffee, it was founded by Dave Asprey. Dave Asprey has a podcast called The Human Upgrade Podcast, I think. It used to be Bulletproof Radio. Anyway, I learn everything about science from him. Not from him, from people he has on his show. It's next level wellness. And if you're interested in like life-changing wellness, if you have had any kind of chronic issue, or you just always seeking to upgrade yourself, I highly recommend listening to his podcast. I did read one of his books, Fast This Way, and that's how I really, like, I knew about him, I knew him, but I read Fast This Way, and I was like, okay, this guy has a clue. And it's from years of battling his own shit the way that I have. So, him completely changing his life and then wanting to dedicate his life to, like, helping other people change theirs is, like, really, I love it. And he's got a lot of money now, so he invests in research, which I love. Anyway, going to the doctors. Then I'm gonna go to the thrift store, because there is a new thrift store. It's actually not new, but I guess it, like, they changed locations and now they're in like a huge place, like double the size that they used to be. I saw a post on my Nextdoor app, whatever, not app, but like website, you know, Nextdoor. Anyway, that they opened, and I am like, well, why not check them out? I don't know. There's a lot of like older people in this area, so you can find some treasures. I usually find them on Facebook, but you never know. So I figured, we'll check it out, see what we can find. And then, of course, a trip to good old Target. So that is it. Okay, well, off to another fun-filled ultrasound and lab work. It's probably nothing, but you know, gotta check these things out. Just went to Target, almost bought a bunch of shit and then changed my mind. I wanted everything, really, like Target. And my Target usually sucks, but they had like a lot of stuff today, which was a surprise. Okay, I just finished filming. What happened here? I stuck my hair up and that didn't work out well. I just finished filming my launch video for the balanced necklaces. I took mine off, and I took all my jewelry off because I'm about to make dinner for the dogs and myself. And then I'm getting in my jams. Not a jams, but like cozy loungewear. I'm like a loungewear hoe. I'm like, do I even wear clothes anymore? Like, I do, but anytime I cannot. I did this look. It's like a go-to look with a certified makeup artist spin on it, but I was like doing a black smoky eye. I had to do one yesterday for makeup school. Did I tell you guys I was in makeup school? Anyway, I had a bunch of fallout. I have like gray raccoon eyes right now because I was trying to not take everything off and redo it before. And anyway, this is a long drawn out explanation. I'm like back by the window. It's like dark in here. I'm in makeup school and I'm very excited about it because I'm getting certified. I talked about this on my podcast. I mentioned it on Insta stories. Now I'm telling you here. This is like my go-to staple look, but with the stuff I learned as a makeup artist. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I did a true carbon black smoky eye yesterday, and then I tried to do it again today. I tried to replicate, but like using a darker base, and I made a mess. I got eyeshadow. I didn't bake, which you're supposed to bake whenever you do a black smoky eye. That's what they said. And I didn't. And I paid the price. Now I have gray shadows, but it doesn't matter because I'm washing this off soon anyway. But I just figured it out myself because, yeah, that happened. Anyway, I am about to make dinner for me and the dogs, as I said, and I am going to clean some makeup brushes, and then I'm going to edit my video for the balance necklaces because I'd like it to go up tomorrow. I don't know if it will, but I would like it to. I am heating up a sweet potato for the boys. Puppy number 1. And puppy number 2 is right there. So I've been giving them, I make their food from scratch in case you don't know. I make a big batch and I freeze it. It's a combination of raw ground beef and ground turkey and spinach. And then I cook up a sweet potato, and I don't give them the whole thing. I cut it in half and then cut that in half. So they each get like a quarter of sweet potato. And then they get a pump of omega-3s, wild caught fish oil for the pups. And then they get this magic juice. This is C60 Health. This is Next Level Wellness. I think I told you guys about Dave Asprey. One of the scientists he had on makes this. This allegedly doubles life expectancy in lab mice. So if it will double life expectancy for furry pups, I do it. And I also give them a probiotic because store-bought dog food is trash. Oh, and they also get turkey bacon. They get real food because nothing but the best for my little kings. Right? Yeah. Mommy takes good care of us. She provides us with the furriest, coziest little blankies because we love to be cozy. Okay, so I figured I'd turn on the camera and just document what's happening right now. So I have another one of these bookshelves in my garage because the plank on this one was defective when I got it, and I have it fixed, but they sent me a replacement. But instead of sending me the replacement, they sent me a whole new one. And it's just been sitting in my garage for a year. Over a year, in fact. And I just had this idea that, like, what if I just put them next to each other and had this whole wall be shelves? And I'm like trying to decide, is it too much of a cluster? If you missed last month, I gave my office kind of a glow up, but I feel like no, it's open shelving, so it should be okay. And if I don't like it, I'll just list it on Facebook, but I have to put it together. That's the little kicker. And then I'll have to take my little GLAM LATTE plaque off the wall and I will have to move it, but that's fine. But I measured to make sure that I could still open up this drawer and get all these drawers and get into them. My plant, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think just leave her kind of in front of it, hanging out. She really likes this spot and I really don't want to move her. That plant will go on the bookshelf and that table will go probably out on the patio. We'll see. So I'm probably not going to do it today because I have to put it together and I have so much shit to do, but I just want to kind of show you what my thought process was. Well, hello. I am about to sit down and record my podcast I just finished filming a bunch of TikToks, YouTube video, and now I'm about to do my podcast. It is a big content creation day. So I have a sponsorship for my podcast, so I have to record that today. And I'm doing dating diaries, and I know you guys are dying to hear about that. That'll be up by the time this vlog goes up, so I can just say I am back to flying solo. No boys. So my ex-boyfriend who I was sleeping with, we stopped sleeping together. Well, I stopped seeing each other. And the decision was largely mine. If you want details, you can go listen to that podcast. I'm going there in the podcast. Interestingly, I really kind of held back in some of the other episodes because this was like a 4-part series, The X Factor, because he was in the picture since last June, May. We did not officially get back into a relationship, even though titles are titles, right? Whatever. But we were functioning like we were in a relationship pretty much. But he was listening to my podcast, so I really was reserved in what I was saying on my podcast because I just knew he was going to hear it. And I got some shit for some of the things, but like whatever. But now that he's out of the picture, I don't give a fuck if he listens. Because the truth is the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts, you know. But anyway, so I'm doing that now, and this I still haven't done yet, but I'm going to do that probably, I don't know, tomorrow I'm going to go run errands. I never did make it to the thrift store the other day because I couldn't freaking find it. It's like a new location, and I have to look it up because I couldn't find it. I must have drove by it because I could not. I was like, where is it? But allegedly it's where I thought it was. I just didn't see it. So maybe there's no sign. I don't know. But I'm going to go again tomorrow. And I'm also going to go, I think, to Ulta and Hobby Lobby, see what's up. Because now that I'm going to put that other shelf here, I'm going to need stuff to put on it. I have other stuff to put on it. But like, you know, maybe some cute florals or something. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass. Anyway, I gotta go film my podcast. So, look at Madeline. This is Madeline. Let me turn her. I keep trying to turn her because she's like the front of her. This is the front of her. So she's super full in the front and in the back because I don't turn her enough. She's like bare. So I'm like trying to turn her. Yes, her name is Madeline. It just seems like the right name for her. She has been with me since I moved into this house, but like, look at her living her best life. And I think I showed you guys in last month's vlog, her babies, and like, she has another baby. She's doing well. She's doing well. She's living her best life. There's my PR thing that I love so much, my jewelry station, my artwork that I think I showed you guys that I made the artwork. I added gold foil to it. I don't know if I told you that, but I didn't end up putting it behind me. I put it over here, and I think I'm gonna just like leave it there. I was actually going to record this for YouTube because I know some of you are asking for me to do like a YouTube video of this. The problem is that I have to do it on my phone, which I don't think I have enough storage to go 40 straight minutes. I'd have to like make storage, and I can't do it on my camera because my audio recorder that I record my podcast with, I also record my YouTube audio with, and it can't do both. I don't know how I would like, I'd have to sync, it would be a whole thing. Anyway, so I'm not gonna do it yet. I have to like clean up my phone. So for now, you're gonna have to listen to the podcast to find out what happened. Let me take it back to where we left off. If you missed part 1, 2, and 3, I will put it in the show notes, but you'll want to go back and listen to those to get context. I'm not going to go into it. Basically, ex-boyfriend came back into my life. We started sleeping together, and here we are. So we left off that he was coming to Florida. We're calling him Mr. 20 years, by the way, because we have history. Like, we have dated on and off for 20 years. We met in college, in undergrad. So yeah, we have some serious history. So he was coming to Florida, where I live, and we were going to fly to Mexico together. He was taking me to Mexico, and we were excited, but things have been a little bumpy the last few weeks, and he gets to Florida, and everything seems forgotten at that point. The first day we headed to Tampa to stay overnight because our flight was leaving early and we were going to dinner. We were flying out of Tampa and we were going to dinner, and then we watched a movie, and then the next day we're off to Mexico. Mexico was magical, okay? And not because it was Mexico, because honestly, like, that part was not that impressive. We're out on a potty break. I actually just filmed this. Did I film this look? I didn't film the look, but I was filming. I got something in my eyebrow. I gotta run to the grocery store. Rude. The rudeness. I have to run to the grocery store. What else am I doing? Tomorrow I'm going out with some girlfriends. Today is Thursday. Did I mention that? I don't really have a whole lot to report. I just figured I should probably turn the camera on. My necklace is all like twisted. Ranger. He's chasing lizards. They're his arch nemesis. I don't know if there's anything I really need to discuss. You know, it goes live tomorrow as my dating diaries. That ought to be interesting. Let me know if you've listened. If you have any thoughts. Hey, you. What you doing? What's going on? Is it time for dinner? Are you hungry? Are you hungry, buddy? Are you hungry? Yeah? All right, let's go have some dinner. All right, I just thought I would show you what the shelf situation ended up being. I didn't end up filming the whole putting it together and all of that, but I love the way it came out, and I really wish that I did this a long time ago because it just makes more sense. Like, this whole wall is now filled up, where before like that one shelf is too small for this wall, and now that there's two, it's like very obvious that this is more what it should have been from the beginning. But I'm glad I did it. I did change up some of the things. I changed out the pictures. I painted this frame. It was silvery gray, and I painted it, and I put new artwork in there. And what else did I do? I repotted some of my plants and moved things around. I have a couple of things coming. I don't know if it's gonna stay like this, but for now, this is what it looks like, and I think it looks good. I think I'm happy with it. You can't see this light while I'm sitting down, like it's behind my head, so eventually I might put something there so that it's blocked. Like, on camera, this looks fine. I love that I have the light up there now and I can actually use it, because I couldn't use it before because it flutters on camera when I shoot YouTube videos because I use a different camera. But when I'm doing TikToks and stuff, it doesn't do that because I use my phone. So now I can actually use that light. I got that light, like, I ordered it before I moved. So I've had it a long time. It was just sitting there in the background being unused. And now I can use it, and I'm very excited about it. So I put a couple of little beauty things on there to kind of complement the decor. Like I wanted it to be sophisticated, but also still be like it belongs in my beauty room. So I put some perfumes and some makeup brushes, and in this wooden bowl there's some jewelry, and of course my Urban Decay Naked palettes are down there, and my Urban Decay lipsticks are in this box. I also have some MAC lipsticks in there too. That's the new formula that I really don't like that much, so I'm just, you know, it's just decorative. I still have to paint. I took the sign off the wall and it left like, yeah, it left that. And I tried cleaning it and it's not coming off, so I gotta paint it, but you know, it's fine. It's fine for now. It gets the job done, and I think it looks a heck of a lot better. Let me know what you think. I thought I would show you a couple of other things that I got just when I went to Hobby Lobby the other day. I didn't film that either. But I did get this little bowl. So it's just like a little wooden bowl on legs. It was like $25, but they had 40% off. This is a return. It has to go back to the store. But yeah, it is 40%. It was 40% off. So I think I got it for like $14.99 or something like that. And I just think it's really cute. I had another dish there, but I put it on the shelf in the filming room. So I like this for my glasses and keys and stuff. And then I have just a couple of crystals there. I have some aventurine, some hematite, and some black tourmaline by the front door. And then over here, the plant, I got a plant from Home Depot and it wasn't doing well. Something was eating its leaves and I had to kick it out, which was kind of sad. But this window's really tough. It's a north-facing window, so I just decided to go ahead and get some faux greenery at Hobby Lobby. And this pot that I showed you in my last vlog that I got from Home Depot, I really actually like it. I mentioned that I might paint it, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I actually like the tones of it in this room. I do need another branch. This is 4 of them, and it's still a little bit like, it has a little bit too much space, I feel like, right in here. So I think it does need like 1 more. But these were 50% off, so I got 4 of them for 20 bucks, I think. And I like this. I think this is good. I think this will work, but I do need like 1 or 2 more just to like make it more full, I guess. So there's that. And then I did get a new pillow. This is, I think, a Studio McGee pillow, and I got it from, obviously from Target. It's double-sided. It has plaid on one side and stripes on the other. But I just thought a little lumbar pillow was kind of what this needed. I don't know why, but I just did. So now I have 2 pillows there, and I did end up wrapping up my cords from my Wi-Fi. It's still Wi-Fi. There's like nothing I can do about it. It's gonna be there. I can still see the antennas sticking up, but like, I don't know, maybe at some point I'll get a bigger pot for this tree and whatever, but for now, like, this is fine. Like, who cares, you know? For now, it's good. So yeah, so this is what my living room's looking like. I was editing some of this vlog. So that's why my computer is sitting there out, but I'm really happy with this living room. I feel like it's come a long way, you know? I think it's good. I think we're good. I don't know if there's anything else I want to do, but I do like changing things up. So, you know, I actually do have a Amber Lewis Anthropologie vase coming that may go there in replace of the black planter that's there, or it might go in the office. You'll have to see in next month's vlog where it ends up going, because it's not going to be here in time for this vlog. I just finished filming a bunch of TikToks and this makeup. I figured I'd wrap up the vlog. I have no idea if I even have enough footage for a vlog. February was like a workhorse month. I I mean, not that every month isn't a workhorse month, but I just really like worked my ass off in February. Like February was a great month. Doctor resolutions. I have a couple of infections. Yeah, I have a UTI, some other shit, so I have to go on an antibiotic. Other than that, none of the other, like my ultrasound didn't come back with any information on it. I did launch these. I think I told you I launched the Balance necklace this month. Really good feedback on it. A lot of you are loving it. Couldn't be more happy. This is the black tourmaline one. I love it. I got some cool releases for March. I just haven't really felt like sitting down to like chit chat. I don't know why. I've been a little bit reclusive. I did go and get some more of my lip filler dissolved, so some of that bump is like gone now. Like I did that this morning and what a difference. But it will keep eating away at some of the filler, so I'm just, the last time it went right into my lip, and I'm hoping it doesn't do that. I'm hoping it just, we leave it right there and call it a day. Every time I get a little bit dissolved, I love it the next day, and then like a week later, it's bumpy, and I have like issues. So we kind of agreed that we're just going to, I'm gonna go back once every 2 weeks and we'll just do little itty bitty bits until it's the way that I want it, rather than do too much. I'm gonna have to fix a little bit of it right here, but you know, we'll go into repair mode later. Right now I just need to dissolve what migrated up here. And I think I don't know if I told you guys on the vlog, but I definitely mentioned this on my podcast, on my Makeup Monthly. I've chopped up my lips like once a year for a long time. I don't even know how many years. And it doesn't go away despite what they would have you believe. Filler doesn't go all the way away. And so when your lips are at capacity and you continue to fill them, it's going to move. It's going to migrate. It's going to spread. And that by the time you figure out that that happened, you have a situation where you have shadows. And I had like a shadow here, and it was giving me like mustache vibes, and I was not about it. So I've been slowly dissolving it since November, but it's because if you put dissolver in, there's no way to control where it goes. And I don't want to dissolve what's in there. I just want to get the spreading under control and then just leave things as it is. So I did that this morning. I still, like, can you see that? Like shadow right there? That's all overfill. So we'll get there slowly but surely. Oh, we have a guest. Come on. This is... It kills me. He's such a love bug. You are. Don't lick my lipstick. Don't lick my lipstick. I know you want to. I think I'm going to do a podcast episode about my whole like fitness update. Last year, I think in the beginning of the year, I talked about like my fitness journey and kind of what my goals were, and like I went in depth of like what methods I was using to like get in shape, and I've probably talked about it in vlogs too. Sometimes I just forget like what platform I say what on, because I have podcast, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You know, my approach to my fitness journey is completely different, and I feel like my results are, they speak for themselves. If you've seen any of my like loungewear try-on hauls where I'm in bra and panties, you can see like where I'm at. And I feel really freaking good about it, especially considering I turned 46 this year. And I feel like it just goes to show that like age, like using age as a reason for not looking good, not feeling good, not being in shape is kind of bullshit, honestly, because, you know, I wasn't sure what 46 was going to be like, you know what I mean? Like you hear people say like, oh, your metabolism starts slowing down and it gets harder to keep the weight off and, you know, blah, 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 as you age. So I kind of thought that was going to be the case. And I always thought about that. Like I worried about that. Like, oh, when I get older, it's going to be harder. But I'm actually finding that not to be the case because of dietary changes that I've made. And I think these dietary changes have absolutely no impact on age, just they are better for the body overall. And I have done it all, you guys. I have done low fat, low carb, paleo, micronutrient dense, tracking macros, working out super heavy, doing a ton of cardio, doing no cardio. I was a certified personal trainer for 13 years, just to give you some background if you don't know. And I have tried every nutritional methodology out there. Keto, freaking all of it. I've tried it all. I will say there is no blanket diet or eating patterns that work for every single person because literally every body is different. But I have done things like cut down my fat intake and really 10x my workouts, and I've gotten totally lean. And I've gone the other way where I have cut way down on carbs and cut way down on my workouts and gotten lean. So it's not even to say that there's one method that works. One method is the only method for you. You could do many different methods and have like, you know, good results. And I think switching it up is important, but I was kind of thinking about doing a podcast episode, kind of talking about like, what am I doing now in detail? Because I feel like we need to dispel this myth of like being in your 40s and like fucking cashing it in. You know what I mean? Like the comments that I've read from you guys being like, wanting me to talk more about being in my 40s and wearing makeup like this in my 40s, where some women in their 40s feel like they can't. I think I want to do a podcast about that too. Just like being in your 40s and all of the things that we deal with in our 40s. I mean, I talk about dating in my 40s. Why not talk about just like other things in my 40s that I think we go through that nobody really talks about, like expectations, stigmas, you know, myths, things that you think 40 is going to be that it isn't, not even close. And things that 40 is that nobody tells you it will be. I feel better in my 40s than I've ever felt in my life. When I tell you, I feel healthier, stronger, I feel like I look better than I've ever looked. That's how I feel. Other people might have a different opinion, but their opinion don't mean shit because it's really, at the end of the day, I have to live in this body and I have to live this life. So, and that's for anybody. It's harder to do it publicly on social media where people, like, you open yourself up for people to say shit. Thankfully, no one's ever said shit to me. Do I worry that they will? Yes. But I think a lot of people get into this fear. I see girls online be like, I'm 38, oh my God. And I'm like, I just want to throat punch them because 38 is nothing. And they're all using filters and shit because they're all afraid of the criticism, because we're so hard on each other. And it's bullshit. We're all aging, every single person. If you're watching this and you're in your 20s, honey, I got news for you. You're going to be in your 40s sooner than you think. And do you want some younger girl chastising you? No, we're all women, and we should all be supporting each other for whatever age, because it's going to happen to all of us. I'm guilty of this, by the way, being in my 20s and judging older women. You know, you think it's so far away, and you never really sit and think about, like, I'm gonna be that also. Or when you do think about it, you have an idea in your heart, well, I'm gonna be older and have kids, or I'm gonna be married and it's not even gonna matter. Like you discard almost yourself. I don't know. Things I think about. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, and I really need to feed my dogs and myself. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I hope that I have enough footage for you. I say this every single month. I hope it was enjoyable for you to watch. Let me know. Let me know any thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, or let's chat. Like anything you want to talk about. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this month. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. It helps my channel out, my dying channel. It helps the algorithm show my videos to people who might like them. YouTube will not do that if you, my viewers, are not engaging. If you watch the video and you do nothing, the algorithm takes that as, oh, they didn't like the video, it wasn't interesting for them. So if you could give it a thumbs up or leave a comment, give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. That's fine too. Still helps my channel. Yeah, that would be great. And thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Say bye. He's wearing his jewelry too. We're both wearing the black and tourmaline. Right, buddy? We're twinsies. Are you the cutest puppy in the whole world? Yes, you are. Bye.
I just wanna hold you.